When you think of the 1980s music scene, one name stands out for redefining style, individuality, and unapologetic self-expression: Boy George. As the flamboyant frontman of Culture Club, George's unforgettable voice and eccentric fashion made him a global sensation. But his larger-than-life persona doesn't stop at his music. It extends into his personal life, his one-of-a-kind homes, and his financial legacy. Boy George has never been one to shy away from being himself. From the moment he burst onto the scene with hits like Chameleon and Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, he shattered stereotypes and redefined what it meant to be a pop star. But his personal life, much like his music, is a story worth exploring. George has always been open about his sexuality, becoming one of the first mainstream artists to embrace his identity publicly. In an era when LGBTQ+ representation was rare, George's boldness paved the way for others to live authentically. One of the most talked about aspects of his personal life was his relationship with Culture Club drummer John Moss. Their romance, while passionate, was tumultuous and eventually became a source of tension within the band. While the two eventually parted ways, their relationship remains a key chapter in George's life story, symbolizing both the highs and challenges of fame. Today, George is famously private about his love life. While he's shared tidbits in interviews, reports suggest that he's currently single. But if there's one thing we know about Boy George, it's that he's always full of surprises. Boy George isn't just an iconic musician, he's also a savvy entrepreneur and one of the wealthiest figures to emerge from the 1980s music scene. With an estimated net worth of around $50 million as of 2025, his fortune is a testament to his decades-long career and ability to evolve with the times. The bulk of George's wealth comes from his music. As the lead singer of Culture Club, he catapulted to international fame with hits like Chameleon and Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? The band's albums sold millions of copies worldwide, and their unique sound made them one of the most recognizable acts of the decade. In addition to his success with Culture Club, Boy George has enjoyed a flourishing solo career. Albums like Sold and Cheapness and Beauty showcased his versatility as an artist, while his foray into DJing further expanded his brand. His earnings from live performances, music royalties, and licensing deals continue to contribute significantly to his net worth. But George didn't stop at music. Over the years, he ventured into other creative fields, including fashion and art. His clothing line Be Rude became a cult favorite for its edgy designs, while its visual artwork has been exhibited in galleries around the world. These ventures have not only diversified his income, but also solidified his status as a multi-dimensional artist. Now, let's talk about Boy George's most famous residence, his stunning Gothic-style mansion in Hampstead, London. If you've ever wondered what it's like to live inside the mind of a creative genius, this home is the answer. Purchased in the 1980s, the mansion is a reflection of George's vibrant personality and artistic vision. From the moment you approach, the home's historic charm is unmistakable. The exterior features ornate stonework, arched windows, and intricate details that give it a fairy tale-like quality. But the real magic happens inside. George completely transformed the space with his signature flair, creating a home that's part art gallery, part sanctuary. The interiors are bold, eclectic, and unapologetically unique, featuring custom artwork, dramatic lighting, and vibrant color schemes. One of the standout features is the Meditation Tower, a serene space where George often retreats to recharge and reflect. Surrounded by windows that offer stunning views of Hampstead Heath, it's a testament to its commitment to both creativity and mindfulness. George's Gothic mansion isn't just a place to live, it's an extension of who he is. Every room tells a story, blending his love for art, spirituality, and vintage design. It's no wonder the property made headlines in 2022 when it hit the market for a staggering $17 million. While the mansion has since been listed for sale, it remains an iconic part of Boy George's legacy. It's a home that perfectly captures the essence of the man who changed the face of pop culture with his fearless individuality. Boy George's Hampstead Mansion isn't just a luxurious home, it's a masterpiece that perfectly reflects his personality. Built in the 1860s, this Gothic-style property is rich in history, exuding a timeless charm that's rare even in the upscale Hampstead neighborhood. For the moment he purchased it in the 1980s, George set out to make this space his own, infusing it with his signature flair. The mansion's exterior is as striking as its owner. With its arched windows, ornate stonework, and steeply pitched roof lines, the house looks like something out of a Victorian novel. Surrounded by lush greenery and tucked away in a quiet street, it offers both privacy and a sense of grandeur. Inside, George has transformed the home into a vibrant blend of historic elegance and modern creativity. The interiors are bold, eclectic, and unmistakably his. Walls are adorned with custom artwork and murals, many of which reflect his love of spirituality, pop culture, and avant-garde design. Every corner of the house feels like a curated exhibit, showcasing George's impeccable taste and fearless approach to self-expression. Let's take a closer look at the standout features of Boy George's iconic mansion. One of the most talked about spaces is the grand living room, where George has hosted countless parties, intimate gatherings, and creative brainstorming sessions. The room is a visual feast, featuring dramatic lighting, plush furnishings, and a mix of vintage and modern decor. The kitchen, often described as the heart of the home, is both functional and artistic. With sleek countertops, high-end appliances, and vibrant pops of color, it's a space that effortlessly combines utility with style. George has often joked in interviews that while he isn't the greatest cook, he loves the aesthetic of a beautiful kitchen, and this one certainly delivers. Upstairs, the bedrooms are equally impressive. The master suite, in particular, is a tranquil retreat featuring luxurious fabrics, ambient lighting, and an air of serenity. It's a space where George can escape the chaos of his busy life and recharge in comfort. Then there's the meditation tower, a truly unique feature of the home. Surrounded by windows, this serene space offers panoramic views of Hampstead Heath. For George, this tower is more than just a room, it's a sanctuary where he can meditate, reflect, and find inspiration. One of the most fascinating aspects of Boy George's home is how deeply it reflects his personality. As a lover of art and spirituality, he has filled the mansion with pieces that inspire creativity and peace. From sculptures and paintings to intricate tapestries, the house is a celebration of his eclectic taste. George's spirituality is often evident throughout the house. He's spoken openly about his love for meditation, mindfulness, and Eastern philosophies, and these themes are woven into the design of his space. The meditation tower, for instance, is decorated with symbols and artifacts that create a calming, introspective atmosphere. But George's artistic side isn't limited to traditional art. He's also used the mansion as a canvas for his own creativity. Murals painted by George himself can be found on several walls, adding a deeply personal touch to the space. It's clear that this home isn't just where he lives, it's where he creates, reflects, and expresses himself. In 2022, Boy George made headlines when he listed his Hampstead mansion for a staggering £17 million, approximately $21 million. The news sent shockwaves through the real estate and entertainment world, with fans eager to catch a glimpse inside the iconic property. The listing highlighted the home's most impressive features, from its historic Gothic architecture to its one-of-a-kind interiors. Photos of the mansion quickly went viral, with viewers marveling at its bold design and artistic details. The real estate agent described it as a home that feels like a work of art, and it's easy to see why. While George hasn't revealed his reasons for selling, fans speculate that he may be looking for a fresh start or simply downsizing. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: this mansion will always be a symbol of his creativity, individuality, and larger-than-life persona. Throughout his career, Boy George has been known for his collaborations with other artists, and his Hampstead mansion has played a role in fostering that creative energy. The home's grand living space and serene atmosphere make it an ideal setting for writing, recording, and brainstorming. Over the years, George has invited fellow musicians, artists, and creatives to join him in his space, using it as a hub for collaboration. From jam sessions to brainstorming new projects, the mansion has witnessed countless moments of artistic magic. For George, the home isn't just a place to live, it's a place to create. It's where he's written music, developed visual art, and found inspiration for his ever-evolving career. Boy George's Hampstead Mansion is more than just a piece of real estate, it's a reflection of his life, values, and journey as an artist. Every detail, from the Gothic architecture to the custom murals, tells a story about who he is and what he stands for. The house captures George's unique blend of boldness and introspection, showcasing his ability to balance flamboyant self-expression with deep personal reflection. It's a reminder that beyond the larger-than-life persona is a thoughtful, creative individual who finds beauty and meaning in every corner of his world. In recent years, Boy George has become a familiar face on television, further boosting his income and keeping his name in the spotlight. He served as a coach on The Voice UK and The Voice Australia, bringing his sharp wit and extensive industry knowledge to aspiring musicians. These appearances reportedly earned him millions of dollars per season, making television another lucrative revenue stream. George's TV appearances have also helped introduce him to a new generation of fans. Whether it's his candid coaching moments or his larger-than-life personality, his time on The Voice has cemented his status as a cultural icon who continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. Additionally, his participation in Celebrity Apprentice and various reality shows has kept him relevant in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. These ventures have not only added to his net worth, but also showcased his humor, intelligence, and unrelenting drive to stay connected to the public. While his Hampstead Mansion is the most famous property associated with him, Boy George has owned several other homes throughout his career, each reflecting his eclectic taste and love for unique spaces. Reports suggest that George has owned properties in New York City, Los Angeles, and Ibiza, each catering to different aspects of his lifestyle. His New York residence was a chic urban escape, while his Ibiza home allowed him to embrace the island's vibrant music and art scene. Real estate has been a smart investment for George, offering both financial returns and a way to express his creativity through design and decor. Whether it's restoring a historic property or customizing a modern space, George's homes have always been extensions of his artistic vision. Boy George's success has also allowed him to give back in meaningful ways. He's been a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, using his platform to raise awareness and funds for causes close to his heart. In addition to supporting organizations that promote equality and inclusivity, George has also been involved in charity events and fundraising efforts for HIV/AIDS research. His work in this area reflects his deep commitment to using his fame for good, making a positive impact on the world. George has also contributed to arts education programs, providing opportunities for young creatives to explore their talents. For him, giving back isn't just about charity, it's about creating a legacy that inspires and uplifts others. What makes Boy George's lifestyle so compelling isn't just his wealth or success, it's how he's chosen to live authentically and unapologetically. From his music to his homes, every aspect of his life reflects his individuality and a refusal to conform to societal expectations. His influence extends far beyond his net worth. As one of the first openly gay pop stars to achieve mainstream success, George paved the way for countless artists to follow. His courage, talent, and charisma have made him a role model for generations, and his impact on music, fashion, and culture is immeasurable. George's ability to reinvent himself and stay relevant is another key part of his legacy. Whether he's performing on stage, designing clothes, or mentoring young artists, he approaches every endeavor with the same passion and creativity that made him a star in the first place. From his iconic Gothic mansion to his impressive net worth and unwavering commitment to individuality, Boy George's lifestyle is a testament to the power of authenticity and creativity. His story reminds us that success isn't just about financial wealth, it's about living a life that reflects who you truly are. What part of Boy George's lifestyle fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.